Welcome to everyone. Welcome to this session on our YouTube channel. This is the Trowbridge Law Group. Thanks for joining us. I hope you've all subscribed to our YouTube channel so you get all of our good information that we report currently. What I want to talk about in this session is I want to talk about the first year of Trowbridge Law Group. You know, I've been in the business for 27 years now, being a securities lawyer after having been a syndicator myself. And over the 27 years, I've been in solo practice just by myself. I've been in 3 different partnerships. And this partnership, they all start with the name Trowbridge. And then this partnership, Trowbridge Law Group, is just a year old. And it's been some sort of a year, and we're very excited. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we did in our first year and where I see our firm going, and I hope that you find this interesting. First of all, just let's reintroduce everyone, I guess is the word. Of course, I'm Gene, and I'm the founding partner, and alongside of me is Jonathan. Jonathan Ney is another founding partner with me. Jonathan and I have been together now for about 6 years, working in another partnership, and then this partnership. He's a terrific partner, does a lot of the work on the documents, which we all appreciate. Then there's Dave Utley. Dave is our operations manager, and what's interesting about Dave's been an operation manager of our partnerships for about 12 years. And just recently, Dave moved his family from California to Texas. A couple of reasons for that, not terribly important, but anyhow, he's now living in College Station, which really sets the format for our company. Our company is virtual. I'm in Southern California. Jonathan is in Northern California in the San Francisco Bay Area. Dave's in College Station. Emily Trowbridge, my daughter, is here in Southern California, and she's our social media guru. We need a millennial to keep us on the social media, and one of the things you'll see is we've got about 7,000 people who are contacts in our social media, so she does quite well with that. Carrie Dunn. Carrie's been with me for, once again, 12 years. Carrie's our meeting planner and our marketing person, and Carrie's in Nashville. And great city. Love going to Nashville, visiting Carrie and doing some honky tonking. And Carrie is responsible for a lot of things we do when we get out about again and do live presentations. If you come, you'll meet Carrie. She comes to all of our presentations and handles everything for the company with the banquets and everything else. And then there's Tim Ivey. Tim's been with me for about 6 years. Tim is our IT guy, all of our systems. He does this, he does everything. And what's exciting about Tim is right now, Tim is in Southern California in the San Diego area. And Tim is really about ready to leave. He's going to go to Boston and continue his job, continue working for the firm, which we're very happy for. But Tim's decided to go to law school. And that's exciting for me. We always need good lawyers. And 3 years from now, when he gets out of law school, hopefully he'll decide to come with us. But there are a lot of things you can do as a lawyer. So we'll just see what that happens. So that's where we are now. And that's given us the manpower and the experience and the capabilities to have a really successful first year. Let's see what we've done. In our first year, we've serviced 95 clients, okay? And of the 95, we've serviced 55 our first time with us. And as some of you know, and I'll talk about it in a little bit, we do rookie camps. We do education for people who've never done a security. And that helps us build our business and helps me mentor people who want to do a syndication the first time. And with the 95 clients, we've actually written 141 PPMs. And that's involved 213 LLCs. So some of our clients are doing multiple LLCs in an offering. We've formed, up until this point, 105 Form Ds for investors. That means 105 of the 141 have gone full cycle and raised all their money. And now we have to file the Form D with the SEC. And those Form Ds we filed represent over $1.5 billion in offerings, which is quite a bit. Our offerings, interestingly enough, certainly we specialize in real estate. We've done mobile home parks this year, multifamily, self-storage. Right now, I'm doing an offering on olive orchards in Sacramento area. John has done an offering on a distillery. We've done an offering on a franchise hair salon business. So the syndication business, you can raise money for anything, and we're totally equipped to do that. Primarily, we do Regulation D offerings, Rule 506B and 506C, and we do Regulation A plus offerings. Are capable of doing that, and we'll be doing more of those as the years go on. Let's see what we've done as far as our outreach. We've done 7 two-day virtual rookie camps where we go online, and it's 3 hours one day, 3 hours the next day, and you can't come. At least we try to keep you out if you've done a syndication. This is just simply for rookies, 15 people at a time. So we see everyone on the screen, everyone gets their questions answered. It's a very good educational event if you're thinking about doing your first syndication. And you'd find out about our rookie camps by visiting our website, Trowbridge Law Group, and signing up. We've done 3 virtual classes, which are long-term, pretty much one-day classes for experienced syndicators, where we bring on some of the newer and more advanced information for them. Once again, these are all marketed through our website, and Carrie and Emily take care of most of the marketing of those things, getting it out to our database and whatever. 10,000 people in our database right now. That's certainly not all from one year, a culmination of my business over the years and being active out there. 7,000 social media fans. That's almost exclusively from our first year and what Emily and Carrie are doing for us. We've done 300 TLG talks. They're all on our YouTube channel, which is Trowbridge Law, and most of them are me interviewing syndicators. People who are in the syndication business, support the syndication business, are syndicators, with a few rookies thrown in there who would like to be syndicators that haven't gotten started yet, and even 1 or 2 people who absolutely don't want to be syndicators, but are very, very successful in their business and talk to us about maybe being a syndicator isn't the right thing for them. That's very interesting. And then Jonathan and I have done 16 called TBD with TLG. And those are about half-hour presentations that we get online together. And you'll find them once again on our YouTube channel. And we cover questions that we've been asked during the week. That's why it's TBD, to be determined. We go online and we say, okay, what questions should we talk about? And we pick them and we talk and answer them, and then we move forward. Just recently, I've done a couple Trowbridge TLG talks where I've not interviewed anyone, but I've done 3 talks on things that are important to us during tax time. I did a talk on depreciation, passive loss rules, and the capital accounts that you'll find on our YouTube channel. So I sure would like to have you subscribed and go with us. And we have basically one thing to say. Thanks very, very much. Appreciate it. It's never easy to start a new firm. There's name recognition, there's all that. But luckily enough, after 27 years in the business, I have quite a few existing clients, which I really appreciate. I mean, I have clients that have done 20, 30, 128 deals with us over time, going back to 2014. And that really gave us a terrific send off and a terrific start. Now, I think I should talk about what are we going to do in the future. Well, as this COVID clears up, hopefully, there's going to be some discussion in our firm of going back to live workshops. I really built my whole business on doing live workshops, 3-day, 2-day, 1-day, depending upon the time, depending upon the topic. And we go into major hotels and we have our workshops. That's when I got involved with Carrie Dunn about 12 years ago. I started hiring her to be my meeting planner, and we go all around the country and do these workshops. And I think someday we'll be back to them. I know my team is ready to do workshops. In 2022, they'd like to do 2 live workshops. We'll probably do one in Southern California. We'll probably go to Nashville, but who knows? Who knows where we go? We may do 12. I'm not exactly sure, but we will do probably a couple live workshops next year. But I don't think we're going to go away from the virtual workshops. This 15-person rookie virtual workshop, 3 hours a time, 2 days, is a hit. We do that for specific groups, not just our database. There are a couple of groups I work with when we'll do a rookie work camp just for people in their group, no outsiders. And their groups have certain things that we can talk about. That's very, very interesting. Jonathan and I do those, and that's a terrific presentation. And then I have groups who want me to come either live or virtually and do presentations for them. I'm talking to you now in 2021, and it's June, and I'm about ready to go on the airplane 3 times in the next 2 months to go to people's workshops and stand up in front of people and talk. That's great. That's breaking back into what it was. So we will always be doing what I call education-based marketing. I made my living doing that. I'm teaching people, I'm mentoring people. And if you have a need for my business, our business, you contact me and I'm happy to work with you. I personally think we need to grow. I see what this group is doing and I see how much business we're doing. And I see that we really need a little more support staff. With Dave moving to Texas, Jonathan and I are thinking about bringing in a Texas attorney. We do an awful lot of business with syndicators on Texas properties. As you know, Texas is booming in jobs, booming in population growth, and a lot of people are buying Texas properties. So we probably need a Texas attorney to be in the syndication business with us. And I think that we'll probably have that in the next, maybe even this year, but certainly in the next 18 months, we'll have at least one Texas attorney. I actually would like to have another California attorney. I need someone who's a little closer to me to help me work on stuff, and I'm working on that process right now. So I think we'll probably grow by two more people in the next 6 to 18 months. And I believe that we won't need any more staff people. I'm a little concerned about Tim going to law school and doing his job. There's so much work in what he does that we probably will have a backup for Tim, but Tim will still be in charge of all of our IT and making sure that our website works. So number one issue as we grow, I want to make sure that we give our clients the best service. And I'm pretty well known for that. I'm pretty well known for being attentive, answering phone calls, getting work done on time. If you hire me, you're probably going to get me to talk to you quite a bit. I'm not saying that Jonathan doesn't do most of the typing and Jonathan does a lot of follow through, but severe questions that you have, you can always get a hold of Gene Trowbridge. I treat my emails almost like a telephone call. If you send me an email and you have an unusual thing that is going to be just too hard to write the answer to, be sure to send me your phone number and I'll call you. I'll call you right away and we'll clear it up. And I get a lot of good comments on that. So I guess the one last thing I want to say right now before I wrap this up in somewhere in teasing and kidding, when we left the other firm and basically took everyone with us, one of the things that I added was a hashtag, not retiring. Hashtag not retiring. There was some discussion in the world, in social media, that the reason I left the other firm because I was retiring. Very, very far from the truth. I don't see any reason to retire. My wife said I can't retire because there's nothing else I like to do. I like to work. I think this is great. I love to mentor new people. I was a syndicator for a long time and in the commercial real estate business also. It's a great business. It's a great place to be in. I'm happy to be able to continue to help people grow and be in this business. This is a huge business. You may or may not know it, but the private placement business in the last 12 months, according to the SEC, was $1.9 trillion. That's money raised on private placements that doesn't go to Wall Street. That's what we do, private placements. Now, just a small percentage of that is real estate, but there are all sorts of ways, businesses that count on private placements to raise money to make their business grow. All small businesses, Wall Street's closed to them. Banks are pretty much closed to them. They go out and they raise money from investors. So it's a huge business with great future. I've been in the business through bad times, good times, everything. It's a steady business. There's no real cycles in the syndication business from my end. It's always a strong business. So I'm going to be here. Once again, I want to thank the people in my firm. Thank you all. I want to thank all of you who have done business. Those people who have done business with us, are thinking about doing business, have talked to us about doing your first deal. And I think that's great. Contact me. You can contact me directly at our phone number. Here's my direct email address. Our website is great. This is where you go and find out stuff and sign up for our events. Sign up for a free consultation with Jonathan or myself. And then once again, I hope you enjoy the YouTube broadcasts we have, and I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's really important to us, and we appreciate it. So for right now, closing off, and I will see you next time. Thank you.